Welcome to that comic show. This is your boy Mayno, aka I Am Legend. I'm here with my boy.
This is C Sam, so you already know.
And we're gonna here talk about the top Marvel villains in the MCU only. And we're gonna keep away from the Netflix series and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, and Inhumans if that's part of the MCU. So let's go. So we're gonna do this, break it down by phase. We're gonna start with phase 1. So the top person we have in phase 1 is Red Skull.
Red Skull. Red Skull was definitely the first one. I think he's the top. He was the top villain. He was so bad that the Nazis rejected him.
Yeah, they're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're too bad for
You're horrible.
The Nazis, right?
Second one, number 2.
We have is Loki.
Loki.
A reoccurring character.
Reoccurring character. He ended up being more of a good guy now than a bad guy.
I don't even put Loki as a villain. I think he's, like you said, anti-hero. But they keep putting him in the films and people love him. So
I love him. Number 3.
So number 3 in phase 1. Oh,
Ironmonger.
Ironmonger from Iron Man 1.
Yeah, Obadiah Stane. He had the best motivations. He wanted to take over the company. He had to get rid of the sun.
Keep making weapons for the world.
There you go. So that's what you trying to do. That's why he's number 3. Phase 2.
Let's see, who we had for the first one? Well, actually, phase 2 we only got 2. Winter Soldier or Ultron. So
Ultron got number 1, man.
Ultron number 1 for us. His whole ideas of taking it from Tony Stark's mind of creating better humans, mutants maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what you try to do. So it made sense for him to be, number 1 in phase 2, because everything kind of led up to Ultron, and he destroyed an entire city just to prove a point. So yeah, I think he gets that. Now, Winter Soldier, on the other hand, a debate can be made. Ultron, Winter Soldier, a debate can be made.
He likes Winter Soldier more. I like Ultron more. I'm an Ultron fan from the comics, so I don't know, I like Ultron better. So,
Winter Soldier almost killed Samuel L.
Yeah,
he almost killed him. He kicked the dude into a Quinjet's propellers. That's insane. That's insane. And granted, I can lean a little bit more on Ultron because Winter Soldier really didn't know what he was doing.
He was being mind controlled.
Yeah, he was being controlled. So,
but it's still a dope villain, dope character.
True.
I'm glad he's still with us.
Word.
So now phase 3. Phase 3 has the most villains, I think, that are pretty much major.
It seems like Marvel has been listening to the fans' backlash on the villains, and they've been stepping it up with their villains, I believe. So
this one was kind of hard to. Well, the first one is.
Let's get the first one.
Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Right away.
Hands down.
Like that's the easy one.
His motivations was on point.
From Black Panther, if you haven't seen that film yet, he's definitely the top villain in phase 3. The second we have.
So the second we have,
I'll say it. You don't want to say it. I'm gonna say Zemo from Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
Zemo wasn't a superhero. He was
like a co-op, special agent type dude. But the way he orchestrated his plan, he really methodically put his plan together for like 2 years before he executed it. So everything kind of fell in place because he planned for A, B, and C outcomes to happen. So,
and because of that, he broke up the Avengers. The only villain that was able to actually break up the Avengers.
Exactly.
So he's definitely number 2 for me.
I say he's number 2, but I debated with Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming. The reason why is a lot of his motivations was kind of something that we can all relate to. You have a job, you're trying to provide for your family, and then you're told that a billionaire is taking over your job, taking money out of your pockets. Then you go ahead and you do some underhanded stuff, and then all of a sudden you're getting found out. He actually killed one of his crew members. He blasted him by accident. He was like, "Yo, man," he's like, "Yo, you fine?" He was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell everybody what you've been doing here." He shot him. He said, "All right, you the shocker now." That was it. He just kept it moving. He pulled out a gat in front of a 16-year-old kid. He pulled out a gat just to say, "Yo, you get in my way. If you take my money."
And actually tried to crush him.
Yo, I will end you. So, but if I was to look at the two, look at both motivations, the motivations were kind of both on point. But for a man to come in and break up the mightiest heroes that Earth has to offer, and he's just a regular man, I gotta give it to Zemo. I gotta give it to Zemo.
The next two that we had trouble with was Hela and Ego.
Yeah.
Like, Hela, just from breaking the hammer, this is showing her sheer strength. Like, even facing off against Surtur at the end, where she's like, I gotta take you on. Okay, I can do that. She took on Hulk, Valkyrie, Thor, Loki. Like, you guys it's nothing. She killed the Warriors 3. I mean, she was amazing. Actually, the first woman villain in Marvel, I believe, on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the first.
And
yeah,
she
the first
represented.
female. Yeah, the first female villain.
She represented probably the most powerful of small villains. Besides maybe for Ego, who was also menacing, killed his own kids. I mean,
Killed all of his kids.
for selfish reasons, just because he
didn't want to be alone. He didn't want to be alone. He killed all his kids, and he destroyed the Walkman. You know how hard it is for a man in the galaxy to get a Walkman? I mean, granted, he got to zoom afterward. Nobody listen to that. But it was just kind of, it was like,
terrifying.
yeah, Ego was a really terrible villain. So if I was to look at the two, I mean, if you're gonna look at powers, one is a complete planet. One is an actual planet. One is
One's a celestial.
A celestial. You know, the other one is the goddess of death. And if you know anything about the goddess of death in the comic books, Thanos, that's his boo.
Will we see her anymore?
I think we might, you know, this is a bit of a speculation, but I think we might see her as the goddess of death in truth. I think after that fight, where all of her powers, all the powers are stripped, it's just gonna be, she's just gonna be in her bone phase. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Thanos wants to support death, so. And we left Thanos out of this conversation because he hasn't been introduced in so far, even without any devices already.
Yeah, he needs no introduction.
And Smirky did at the end of the trailer was like, alright,
he is the villain. There's no discussion. This is really a fight for second place. To be honest with you, this is a fight for second place. So
let's put it all together. Well,
phase 3. Alright?
Phase 3.
Killmonger is number 1. Zemo is number 2.
Stop. You're supposed to say a thing. You said Killmonger, Zemo, and then you were supposed to say I'll go with Hela. I'm gonna give Hela the pop only because of what she did to Mindor. Like what she caught it with one hand.
Oh man, yeah,
she broke it. It was like
she destroyed
millions of hearts around the world broke as well when that happened. So I'm gonna give it to Hela.
But she broke, but Ego destroyed the Walkman.
Ego did destroy the Walkman. He destroyed the mom as well.
But then the Warriors 3.
The Warriors 3 got killed like it was nothing. Not even the Warriors 3, like pretty much the whole card got killed.
Everybody got killed.
So we could tie. 3-way tie, Vulture, Ego, Hela?
Nah, Vulture's out the conversation now. So there's a 2-way tie for the number 3 spot.
For phase 3.
For phase 3.
Hela and Ego.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below. Maybe we missed something, maybe there's another villain that we should have said.
Maybe. But for the top 3 Marvel villains of this point, at this point, excluding Thanos, Killmonger is number 1.
Agreed.
Zemo is number 2.
Agreed.
And Loki.
I'm not Loki. But everybody else seems to like Loki a lot, so I can think.
Loki is number 3. So share your thoughts below, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you have a different list. We'd love to see it. We'd love to know what you think. Alright? But once again, this is your boy Zams.
You know, aka I Am Legend. And we out. See, we could have been there for another 20 minutes.
Oh, see, look at that. That was 9 minutes, bro.